And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Perry Lecompton High School. It's the Cause tonight versus the Nemaha Central Thunder for homecoming. Mark, it's a homecoming matchup. How about that?
It's pretty early in the year, but it's a home contest, and we're on the road for a little while after this. So, yep, good night for a ball game, except with some clouds coming in with a little bit of rain coming in the forecast. We'll see how long that lasts, JB.
What's a few clouds? Last time we were here at home, I think it was about 95 degrees up here.
Yep.
So, again, a few clouds, cool things off. Starting to feel like football weather,
yep,
as they say. We'll certainly take that. And, again, Mark Armstrong joining me here to my right side. Armin Landis is out and about tonight. He won't be in the box with us, but we may have another guest a little bit later on. We'll see how things go. Bill Culver is going to be running the camera for us, and, of course, Will Gantz will be our technical coordinator running everything here behind the scenes. So we'll get this thing going here on your rundown for week number 3 and let you know a little bit about the Thunder and the Cause as we move through this. But first, let's look at the scores from last week. Jeff West got their first win on the season, 16-14 over Hiawatha. Sabetha, team we lost to in week 1, they downed Holton 24-8. Nemaha Central, the team we see here tonight, again, the Thunder ranked number 1 in 2A, took down Royal Valley 62-0. And Hayden, the Wildcats, defeated the Silver Lake Eagles 56-7. And Atchison, a team that we'll see a little bit later on the season, 4A school, they defeated Sumner Academy 63-6. So, again, there's your week number 2 scores for our schools. Number 3 week, the teams that's playing here tonight, Hiawatha at Holton tonight. Hayden will travel to Rossville, Sabetha at Jeff West, KC Harmon and Atchison, and Royal Valley Riverside, which should be a pretty even matchup, I think, there in that last game. So
that will be interesting. If I was going to pick somebody, I would probably pick Riverside, actually, if they can bounce back.
I do, too. I especially if Riverside runs more of that power running game. I think that what we saw last week, I think that was kind of their strength.
Yeah.
3A class rankings, not a lot of change from last week's. All top 5 teams won, so again, moved to 2-0, and there are your top 3 on the screen, Andale, Cheney, and Topeka Hayden, all with victories last week. Teams 4 and 5, Wichita Collegiate, Clay Center checking in, again, also remaining 2-0 so far on the season. Again, we said your matchup here tonight, it's going to be the Thunder and the Cause. So, Mark, as we move into this, again, you've got a team here, Cause 1-1, Nemaha Central coming in 2-0, ranked number 1, having all of the press and the glory. And what are you seeing from this Nemaha Central team so far?
Yeah, you've seen a lot of the film too, JB, and from their offense, we're going to see multiple sets that they can run anything out of. They like to run that power out of an open set or 2 backs in the backfield. It doesn't really matter. They run an ISO play. Sometimes it's the quarterback following the fullback, and sometimes it's the tailback. They have a pretty good kid at quarterback. His name is Carter Hayjack, I guess how you pronounce that. His sophomore stepped in. His brother was a quarterback last year, and they won the state. He's throwing the ball well, runs the ball well. It's just another added thing. So defense is going to have their hands full. They can run the ball, they throw the ball, and they are very quick. Their skilled people are just quick. Their line, as you know, is big.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, when I watched this team on film, the thing that jumped out was their offense and defensive line. Just to play. I mean, again, sometimes you see big kids in high school, they don't move very well. These kids move well.
Yeah.
They get off the ball. They're powerful. And, again, which is, I guess, why they won state last year.
Yep.
It's no secret. There's no secret sauce there. You know, they're good.
And, defensively, I can say the same thing. Their defensive line is big, quick, and aggressive. Everybody else, their linebackers fill real quickly. They come downhill and play, and their defensive secondary is as fast and quick, as tough as anything we're going to see all year.
Yep, I agree with you on that. So how about the Cause? We've seen them 2 games so far, and again, we said that 1-1 record. What do you like so far out of this Cause?
Well, they bounced back and showed some great improvement, and we saw it actually in that game. They played well enough the first half. They just made a couple of miscues, and then the second half, they just came out like a stroke of lightning, and boom, really rallied, played some things well. Defense has been playing pretty well both our first game, even though we gave up a few more points against Sabetha because of some turnovers and things. But I think our defense has a chance to be really good, JB. And I know we've talked about that a lot up in the booth. And what do you think about our defense?
I think I like the scheme they're playing. And again, from watching them we watched them during that scrimmage, that jamboree they had, and it kind of started slow. You kind of saw things start to come together a little bit. And I would say from my standpoint, the defense has been the biggest surprise. We didn't know what to expect, and all of a sudden you've got kids flying to the ball. You're seeing some gang tackles. You're seeing a team step up on short yardage and make some good physical plays. Last week a kid that we saw step in that really surprised us, Cage Starnes, was an addition. His first game last week. So hopefully we see some more of that as we move forward.
Yeah, and I think offensively we have the ability to make some improvements too. We're going to have to find some plays and some players that we can hang our hat on to be consistent. If we can't get that 3 and 4 yards when we need it, it's going to be a long night for the cause. So and defensively, we're going to face a very aggressive offense. If we can't neutralize that line of scrimmage, we're in trouble all night long. Third thing, generate some offense. Now, we've done a good job of that against Riverside. Not as good as Sabetha, but still we've made some great progress along there. We just got to find those things and be more disciplined on offense. And then the last thing is defensively hustle to the ball. Because if we don't have 3 or 4 guys around that ball carrier, he may just slip and go the distance. So those would be the things that I would look for.
I agree. The thing I would add in last week that we saw that was kind of frustrating as time is the penalties. When you're playing a good team, you cannot rack up penalties. You can't have personal fouls. You can't give them free yards.
Yeah.
And same thing, too, turnovers. We saw a turnover last week that led to that score right before half when we were playing Riverside. So, again, if you're going to stay in this game, you got to play smart, mistake-free football. It's like a broken record. I say it every week. You got to play a clean game.
Well, that's part of sports. It's not only the X's and O's, it's the Jimmies and Joes and how they handle things. So we got to do what's expected of us.
Absolutely. So, again, it's going to be a nice evening out here. You may get a few raindrops. But that's okay. Nobody's going to melt. We'll all make it through. And, again, homecoming coming up for you at halftime. So don't forget to stay tuned in for that. So we'll wrap up here. We'll be right back for the kickoff of this one. Go Cause. All right, Mark, we're about minute 45 away from kickoff here. What looked like the coin toss out there. You got any thought on this one?
I would, if I'm a betting man, I'd put money that Nemaha Central will receive tonight. That would be my guess.
Man.
Just a hunch. Just a hunch.
Okay, so getting on DraftKings right now. That's probably one you want to put down for, right?
Yeah, something like that. Okay, I may have seen the pregame toss, but, you know, that's kind of what it looked like. But then what again do I know? Yep, looks like.
Look at that. I think you got it right.
So we won but deferred, and Nemaha Central on our left. And, of course, the wind is blowing from right to left, so the Cause will have their the wind at their backs on the kickoff.
So, again, Nemaha Central are going to be in those white helmets, white jerseys, white pants. The Cause will be in their home blue jerseys and, of course, those silver helmets with the PL call on each side.
Well, the one thing I know about Coach Paramore is he will have them prepared. Mentally, they'll know what to do. It's just whether or not they get out and get after it right away. We'll see what the defense can do. Defense has been playing pretty good ever since that first scrimmage, JB.
Yeah, look, definitely, I think, been the strength so far this year. And again, you know, anytime that can change, but we've been very impressed with how they played the first two games.
Yeah. Like I said, the thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to neutralize that line of scrimmage with that big offensive line that they've got that's experienced, and they're well coached. They don't miss many blocks. I'm sure they miss once in a while, but boy, I tell you what, they're very disciplined up front. And that's going to set the key. And we'll probably see a lot of power running, ISO running up inside the tackles to start with, and then all of a sudden they'll run that quick option. They'll get the speed around the outside, and we'll see if we have the speed that can get out there and hold them. So it'll be a good test for our defense, that's for darn sure. Nemaha Central ranked #1 in the state in Class 2A. The Cause, of course, are Class 3A.
I think also Nemaha, you're defending state champion in 2A. I think they defeated Kingman last year, if I remember correctly, in that title game. Eli Dean, number 21, on to kick off for the Cause. Back deep for the Thunder. Looks like number 25. That's going to be Carter Rottinghouse. And trying to get a number on the far back there. Single digit, but it's kind of wrinkled up under the shoulder pads. Can't hardly see that one.
Yeah, it's tough to catch some of those numbers.
And here's Eli's kick. Going to be a line drive kick, bouncing at the 20. Going to scoot out of bounds for a penalty.
See what they do. They take it up here with the. Looks like they're going to probably take the ball at the. What do they get? 35.
Should be the 35 if they accept it, or they can kick again. 5-yard penalty.
Defense starts out with Cameron Powell, number 79 up front, number 63 for the Cause, Trevor Conklin, and who's the other down lineman? I can't tell from right now. They're all standing in front of each other. Oh, the nose. Was the nose that gray? Can't remember.
It's number 5. Yep, that's going to be Gray.
Chance Gray. Feisty little buggers. So here we go.
All right. And here's the first play for the Thunder. It's going to be a turn, a handoff straight at the middle. There's that COD defense coming in with a 1-yard loss on play number 1.
Number 10, Colton Kniper coming in on a bit of a stunt, I think, and they looked like they were prepared for that as their first play. So I knew, they want to get that running game going. And boy, I tell you what, they took over the line of scrimmage that first play. Nice job by the COD defensive line and filling by the linebackers.
All right, 2nd and 11 coming up for the Thunder. Your quarterback for the Thunder is number 6, Carter Hike. Hike going to look to throw quickly out here to the flat. Pass complete to number 12 at the 40. Again, number 40 on the program.
That's one of those things, too. I know you want to give them a little bit of cushion, especially at the start of the game, but there's too big of a cushion. Not too big of a cushion, just a big enough cushion that it was a quick out, and there's no way we could have gotten to it. Ball was put right on the money, too, so nice job by Nemaha Central. Brings up 3rd and about 3.
That was number 12, Aiden Boxterman on that reception.
There's a name that we'll hear.
Yeah, we'll hear that. This time 2 backs in the backfield with Hike, the quarterback. Hike looking over the sideline, going to check to see if we're going to stay in that play. Make an audible here at the line of scrimmage, Mark.
Little pitch option.
Comes that COD defense. Hike going to keep
they're right there. Come on.
Swallowed up. And back goes Hike. A lot of blue shirts in on that tackle.
Colton Kniper again in on a bit of a stunt. I'm telling you what, He's right there. Boom, hit him in the backfield, and there was plenty of cause around that. Just what you want to see. Lots of blue jerseys around the ball on the way down. So Cause put up a stiff battle here on this first set, JB.
I like that.
Yeah, here we go.
Punting formation for the Thunder. Back deep for the Cause. That's number 17, Tristan Gordon. High snap. Punter gets it away. Nice high kick. Booming kick. Fair catch called for by Gordon right at the 20. I'm sorry, that's inside the 20. Right down to the 16, so good punt.
I'll tell you what, Cause showed a little bit of backbone there on defense. Very impressive 3 and out. So here we go. See if the offense can do something amidst this very, very aggressive and very quick defense. And you will see very quickly they got some kids that'll follow the ball and get to it in a hurry if it spreads out a little bit.
Tell you what, though, Mark, on defense, if you said, how do you want to start out? 3 and out's how you want to do it.
That's it, yep.
Tristan Gordon is going to be number 10. That's going to be Kniper in the backfield with him set up to the right side. Give to Kniper.
Not much there.
Oh, that Thunder defense stacked him up for no gain on first down.
Yeah, we just let the outside tackle just slide right into the inside. We didn't get him cut off, and that pretty much shut it down.
And up front for Nemaha, again, number 75, Holden Bass, and number 76, Abe Hilbert, both 2 big bodies in there.
And they're playing nice odd front defense, and they've got a lot of linebackers standing up there within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Gordon quickly is picked off out in the flat. So the first turnover goes to the Thunder in this one, and they've got the ball in the red zone already on drive number 2.
It looked like they saw that coming. They was just sat right there. He didn't go anywhere. He just sat right there. That was not a good choice probably by Tristan, but something he certainly wished he could have had back. So Cause defense now in the hole. This is 4 down territory, pretty much inside the 20. Unfortunate turnover on that, but coming Cause on defense.
All right, number 6, Hike, the sophomore quarterback, takes the snap. He's going to roll and look to throw. Going right, throws it down the middle, has a man.
Oh, nice catch.
Well, made that look easy. That pass complete to number 4, and Sam Nordis.
And we had bodies all around that thing. You know, we just had our head up and made a break on the ball to the outside sooner. We weren't in that bad a position. Just bodies all over. We just number 34, who was that coming up on that? I didn't quite see 34. Bronson Rush just came up and went for the tackle, and the kid just stepped right in front of him. All you have to do is, well, not all you have to do, but for that defensive secondary spot, though, you've got to understand what the situation is.
A little swing and gate formation here. Yeah. Body set up to the left side, Hike directly behind the center. Oh.
Well, they can't have everybody moving.
Well, if you haven't touched the ball, I think you could shift.
Oh, is that what it was? I wasn't watching that, so.
I couldn't tell if the center touched that or not.
Offside, yeah.
Yeah. So half the distance to the goal takes it down to the 1.5.
A little trickeration already,
boy,
as they say, huh?
So looks like they're bringing a full offense back on the field for a
yard and a half to go. Those big old linemen. I wonder what they're going to do.
Yeah. And flag coming the other way, maybe. False start moves them back 5.
Again, it's one of those things where they had him stuffed, but the kid made a nice roll to the left, and we had nobody there to smack him back anyway. But that was a stop. That was a stop. Cause showing some life on defense here. I like that.
Now run 2 bodies on, 2 bodies off for the Thunder. Now they're going to go for a kick here, this extra point. I think that is number 54. Josh Gonzalez, a senior, on to attempt the point after. Number 11, Jonah Dieters will put it down. Good spot. Ball straight up in the air. Has the height, but
nope.
Isn't going to get there.
Well, for making a mistake, we get out of it kind of alive. A touchdown off of an errant pass, and the Cause find themselves down 6-0. But defense has played well so far, JB. I think that's a good thing to have. But now the offense has got to quit making those mistakes. We've got way too many turnovers in our first 3 games already.
Yeah, I certainly want to answer this scoring drive with a team that has as much offensive firepower as Nemaha Central. You don't want to let it get out of hand. So hopefully we get a good series here out of this call offense.
Yep. Well, we'll wait and see. Should recognize our consultant that's sitting with us tonight, JB. Some of you might recognize the name of Chuck Culver. Is from his years ago, his fame here in the area, I guess we'd say. Chuck, welcome aboard. Glad you're here. I wish you had a headset on so you could do some intelligent talking for us, but I guess we'll just have to pick your brain at halftime or something if you're.
we might get a headset on him.
You think so? I
think we might.
Okay, you tackle him. I'll put the headset on. How about that? If you can catch him. All right, here go the Cause. So, Chuck, welcome. I'm glad you're here, man.
Kick going to be fielded, bounce loss, and gets by it. Now Eli Dean's going to pick this up and just try to go straight ahead, and he's going to be well covered by that Nemaha Central coverage team, kicking team.
Waiting for the bounce, and the ball didn't bounce. It just rolled right by him. Yeah, it's just the nature of the game. I guess that football does funny things sometimes. Let's see if the offense can get something going, JB.
Yeah, did get it back to the 19, so that's where, again, the Cause are going to start here, drive number 2 with 9:07 remaining here in this first quarter.
So Kniper in at one of the running backs. Tristan Gordon, the quarterback, of course. See if we can get something established.
Looks like that's number 4, Dakota Plate, going to split wide to the left to the bottom of your screen. Typically that's read up to the top to get a number on that. So snap, Gordon going to give this one straight ahead to the running back. I think that's Kniper picking up about 2 yards on first down.
You know, they did a pretty good job of neutralizing that big tackle out there, but it just took so long to get there that they had lots of bodies. They're quick to cover. They always have lots of white helmets around the ball, so to speak. Something we all like to see if we're defensive coaches.
This time Cause come out 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Gordon looking to throw here, has pressure. Ball comes out, gets away.
Wow.
They're going to call that incomplete pass.
He had Gordon, no chance.
They were all over Tristan Gordon on that play.
It was just the 4 linemen that came. It's just the kid from the outside, their outside left, put a hit on Gordon. And I'll tell you what, he's not going to be able to take too many of those.
Well, if you knew any better, you thought maybe they were setting up a screenplay as fast as they came through, but I don't know if that was the case.
The other thing was, too, he was looking, and nothing was open enough. He didn't want to throw another pick and get a pick 6 this time. So Cause got to pull something out of their hats here.
This time, offensive formation is to show 2 receivers each side for Gordon. Gordon takes a snap, look to throw quickly to Eli Dean to the left side. Dean drove back, going to come up about 5 yards short of that first down marker. Going to bring up a 4th down and punting situation for the Cause.
But you know, it's a completion, and it's the right guy to hit. Keep it short gains, make that defense cover. That's too bad. It's 4th down. We have to punt that ball away again, but it'd be nice to take a little bit of a drive here out of the first quarter, but it doesn't look like we're going to get a chance of that. This will be he'll move back into punt formation, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what we would expect to see is number 17, Tristan Gordon. There he is sliding back 3 yards. Try to get this away. Quick punt.
Wow.
Whoa. Straight up. Headed towards the out of bounds.
Gets
going
a
to bounce
roll
once.
A bit, okay.
He's going to take it back to Nemaha Central territory. See where the official sideline judge spots this. He's going to put it right down at a 39, so no return on that.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that punt formation. We don't have much lead in our shorts, so to speak, to keep that big defensive line coming in. They almost got to the punter on that short snap. So
Look it up.
Got to be careful of that.
Up front for the Cause defensive line, I think that's Hunter Pennell, and I think that's number 5 going to be Chance Gray and
79 Powell.
And Powell. 2 receivers to each side for the Thunder. This time Hike going to keep the ball, breaks to the left side, bounces off a couple of tacklers, driving
Come
hard.
on, fellas.
Hike breaks open into the secondary, takes it across the 40 of the Cause.
We had them stop, but that was one of those keys to the game I was talking about earlier. You got to get bodies around the ball. These kids will not go down easily. And you saw that. That's a great job by the runner. He was dead twice, and he just kept on moving. Missed tackle, and
boy, powerful run by Hunter Hike, sophomore quarterback.
Had him bottled up. Got to put him down.
Another first down for Nemaha Central. 3 receivers, say 2 to the left and a tight end to the left. 2 receivers set to the right, so empty backfield this time for the Thunder offense. Hike going to keep this on the ground again, trying the left side.
There we go.
And that time, coverage going to pick up about 4 yards on that first down play.
Linebackers doing a pretty good job. Kniper is in there. Trendle is in there. Cooper.
And Starnes, 55.
And who else? Who is it? Starnes, 55.
Yep.
Okay. Now on that defensive line, a little bit of a change. Keep some fresh kids in here. Caden Byers, number 71. 79 Powell, and 63
is
Conklin here on the left side. Second about 7.
Again, empty backfield on second down. Now motion coming across, blitz coming, picked up well. Some pressure still there by the Cause.
Nice job.
Yeah, held him for no gain. Had him trapped in the backfield for a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's good pressure. He wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, great timing. And again, the offensive lineman there for Nemaha Central picked him up, but he went backwards doing it.
Had him cut off on both sides, and he went back up the middle. That was the only place he could go. We had some bodies there. Nice job by the Cause defense. Playing well against this number 1 ranked team.
3rd down and 6 coming up. 3 receivers left. Tight end right. Carter Hike going to check the offensive set with the coach on the sidelines.
Yeah, they're going to got some open territory out there. We aren't going to get cover on that real quickly.
Going to roll to the left, look to throw, has a man in the flat, pass complete. And that's going to be good enough for the first down, knocked out of bounds right at the 26-yard line. So move the chains again for the Thunder.
That out route is hard to cover when got bodies going hither, thither, and yon. Yep. Just right there at that little seam right between the corner and the first safety out there.
Well, it was a good adjustment by the Thunder. They saw they had numbers to that left side.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 receivers right, 2 to the left.
They haven't seen a lot of motion yet. They typically will use a lot of motion. Just bring one of the backs across the line or across.
All right, going to throw quickly a little screen out
there.
There
we go. Well played
4.
by the Cause, actually. Well played.
Sam Nordis. I didn't get the tackle on that mark. You see who got him down? Was it Kniper, number 10, maybe?
Yep, 21 Eli
Dean in on that.
Kniper. Cooper Trendle in on that, following up. So Cause had some bodies around the ball that time. Always a good thing. Again, the defense playing fairly well.
2nd down and 7 for Nemaha.
Boy, they got it loaded up on the left. Look out, boys.
Yeah.
Look out.
And it's going to give a little jet sweep left side. They've got it pinned down. And that's going to go for a score. That's number 25. That is Carter Rottinghouse in for the 2nd score of the game here in quarter number 1.
Yep, and we did not adjust to that formation very well, and then we had no arms around the tackle. We had no support. And we let the blockers come to us. We just got clobbered. That's all it was. Our linebackers did not step up or could not step up to stop that. They just got.
Oh, there you go. Go. In college, that's 2 points the other way, fellas. Yeah. Well read by Colton Kniper.
Kniper, nice job.
You know, Mark, talk about that play a little bit because we don't often see that. That's kind of a swinging gate look, and if you see the center do that, he doesn't have to snap it between his legs.
Well, honestly, I wasn't even watching. I was looking out in the field at something, and all of a sudden, whoa.
Yeah, he took it straight down the line, so they were trying to set up a play to get quickly to the left side.
Oh.
And Kniper just picked it off in the air.
My goodness, that's a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice job by Kniper. Heads up.
He read it.
He had to have not only quick reflexes, he had to see that thing coming. So, once again, the Caw defense, other than just a couple of missed tackles, playing pretty good, JB.
I agree. I mean, you got to come back and answer here because, again, the Caw defense can step up. But I found it interesting that Nemaha Central, before they snap the ball every time, they're checking. It's a lot like a college offense. Mm-hmm. They'll check that sideline, see if they got the right play in. And they are really trying to go to that numbers game right now.
Yep. And one of the things also, I look at the score 12-0, and that's really not indicative of how closely we play them. Just a couple of big plays they've beaten us on, and we've beaten ourselves on a big play, an interception. So the Caws get the kickoff here, get the ball back, see if we can get something going on offense. That's always the question is, can we answer the score? Got to answer. Got to come up with an answer.
Big play in this drive would be nice, Mark.
Yep. That's correct. I would agree.
Eli Dean, it looks like. That's number 34 back for us. Is that going to be Rush? Yeah. Eli Dean's going to fill this one cleanly out at the 30, looking for some room. Eli Dean running hard. It's past the 35, down to the 39.
Nice job by the return team.
Yeah.
Get us some good field position. Good. All right, let's see if that offense can get something going here.
That's one thing about it. Nemaha's kickoffs, I think you're going to have the ability to try to get decent field position off of the kicker.
Yep. Caw offense led by junior Tristan Gordon at quarterback. And Eli Dean in the backfield now, along with 34. Bronson Rush,
34. Two backfield set. Gordon gives to Eli Dean.
Again, there's a nice hold there, but it closed down quickly. It's one of those things where they're quick and aggressive. We hold that block a little longer, we get another 3-4 yards. It just couldn't quite do that.
Well, I tell you, their defensive line is just controlling the line of scrimmage right now.
Yeah, our lead back didn't get a strong enough block on that. So we come across the ball pretty quickly.
Number 4, Plake, and number 2, Tyler Reed, go to the right side of this formation. Tight end and a wing back lined up to the left. Now Dean goes in motion, shifting over to the right side. High snap. Wow. Gordon takes it down, looking for room right side. Tristan Gordon has some room right side, breaks it into the open field, turns on the speed. Tristan Gordon with a nice carry there on second down, taking the ball deep into Nemaha Central territory.
Like a stick of dynamite just exploded, man. He took off and boom. Nice seal on the outside. Defense didn't have quite the right angle for him. It looks like he's going to step out somewhere around the 30, but boy, explosive.
Yeah, takes it
down.
Nice
job by the Caws.
Down to the 34, nice gain. 28.
Let's punch one in. They're in 4-down territory here. Let's just go get one. Shows you what that speed can do. It can kill.
There you
That's
go.
a good thing. Nice job.
And 2 receivers right, tight end left in this formation. Gordon going to hand this ball off to number 34. That's Rush with a nice run inside.
Mm-hmm. He's kept his balance and dodged back inside. Had a hole there. Offensive line sealed down. Pulled Dean, the H-back. He had a nice block on a kick out. There's a nice little area to run. Yeah. That's a great job by the offensive line. And Eli getting the block in there.
Second down and 4. In 2 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Miles looking to answer. in quarter number 1. We're going to give again to number 34. That's Rush, throwing the right side. Picks up half of that yardage needed for the first down. Bronson running hard.
Cause pull left guard, left tackle, and get enough bodies out there to screen some people off, and just a bit of a hole. Bronson finds his way through there.
Three receivers left. Tristan Gordon will look to throw quickly in the flat, pass in and out of the hands. Intended for number, I think that was number 2. Is that Tyler? Reed. So 4th down coming up.
Well, you got to have those. He was that's not a bad route. I mean, they had people open there. We just got to get him the ball. So 4th down and 2. It'd be nice to string another first down here and put some pressure on that defense. Don't give them the ball again this quarter.
And same formation, 4th down play. Cause spread the field here. And what do we got? Timeout.
Timeout by the Cause.
All right, first timeout. We'll take one here too, and we'll be back for this 4th down play coming up.
With a history dating back to 1893, First State Bank and Trust has roots that run deep in our community. And that strong commitment to community continues today with investment and support in Perry, Lecompton, and throughout the region. At First State Bank and Trust, we're dedicated to service and maintaining a spirit of excellence for our customers. Perry Lecompton fans can join the team by picking up your very own CAW card with donations made on every purchase. First State Bank and Trust, where banking is still a people business. Learn more at firststateks.com.
All right, 4th down play. As we said, 3 receivers left. It's going to be Blake, Reed, and Dean to the left. Rush is going to be lined up in the backfield. Flag coming in. Looks like we have some movement.
Settle down, boys. Just make life tougher for yourselves. Well, Chuck was telling us a couple of minutes ago during the timeout that the one pass that fell incomplete here a couple of plays ago just basically hit the wrong receiver. The defense that they were in, a little out route would have been wide open. So we'll see if they heard you, Chuck. See if they go back to that. And I don't think so right now. No.
All right, 4th down. We're going to look to throw, flips it out, and that pass is just going to be incomplete. Intended for Tyler Reed, so the Cause are going to turn this over on downs.
Well, good opportunity. Had the big play by Tristan, the quarterback, breaking it down the sideline, but after that we couldn't get that first down. So Nemaha Central has the ball now, first down, with 1:12 left in the first quarter. Cause trailing 12-0. See if the defense can, like the first defensive series, 3 and out. Pretty good job. So go from here.
All right, here's Nemaha Central's first down play. 2 backs in the backfield with Carter Hyde. Hike hands off.
Nice
Defense steps up on first down.
Nice job
No
up
gain.
front, just closing it down. Just jumped in that hole. Linebackers, Kniper jumped into the hole. There's no place to go. Nice job by the front and the linebackers.
Second down and 10. Again, Two-back formation in the backfield. Carter Hike going to just keep this one. Quarterback keeper
forcing
right
it.
side. And there's a big hit. Ball comes out. And they're going to call him down, but nice big hit at the end of that. He had a hard run, but I think he paid for it a little bit at the end.
Tough kid.
Try to see who came in on this replay at the end because it was a nice hit.
I can't get it.
Couldn't get it.
Maybe number 5 linebacker, which would have been Chance Gray.
That's going to bring us to end of quarter number 1. So we'll be back with the start of the second quarter after a word from our sponsors.
Crown Toyota and Volkswagen is a part of your community. We have a history here. We are ready to help you navigate milestones. Annually recognized by Best of Lawrence for Best Place to Buy a New Car, Best Place to Buy a Used Car, Best Auto Service Repair, and Best Auto Body Shop. We want to thank our area communities for voting for us and trusting us with your automotive needs. Experience the Crown difference. Crown Toyota and Volkswagen, 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
We've got Chuck live, so Chuck, you just feel free to chime in whenever you got something. So we got 3rd and 2 here, boys.
3 backs in the backfield with a quarterback, Carter Hike.
So they ran the counter on this set last time for a touchdown, so wanted to boot off of it. Nope,
Gonna run the same play.
Come on, just got to grab him.
There's holding.
Flag coming in.
Come on, boys, make the tackle.
Cage Starn takes him out of bounds. Let's see, this one should be coming back.
You know, Cage has been very active. He played a lot last week and did a great job from that linebacker position, but there's one of those where it's like, oh, make that tackle. Yeah, there's another 5, 10 yards added onto that. He just rolled out of it. But they're active runners, too.
Yeah.
So moving backs will be 3rd and...
Let's make sure there should be a spot foul. Yep, going to be holding. Should take him back to about a 3rd down and call 11.
11, yep. Well, they've got enough weapons that's not that big of a deal for them. So we'll see if they run a little motion here to shake the defense up. If they run that out again, Chuck, they're pretty active on their out routes there. Very sharp. What do you think?
Well, I think if they come trips to the field, they're going to run that same flutter out and look for number 2 going right to the boundary stick, 1st down stick, and try to get it in there.
All right, here we go. Trips to the left side, twins to the right in this offensive set. So empty backfield. Carter Hike going to just look to run it, gets to the right side.
Just
going to take a strong tackle to get him down, and he's still on his feet. Carter Hike down the sideline at the 30. Cage Starnes' man's got to get him, and he can't get him. Hike's going to take it in for score number 3.
That's one of my keys to the game was to get around the ball. We had way too many missed tackles on that one. We had him stopped and just couldn't bring him down. He's a tough runner. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4, 5. Wow. 55 couldn't quite catch him. Take a little shot to the head with a stiff arm. That's too bad. Cause had played well up to that point.
Yeah, had it 3rd and long. That's where you want to be.
Yep.
Extra point coming up here for the Nemaha Central Thunder. This time, no swinging gate.
How about that?
Feeders in the backfield. Carter Hike looked to throw quickly.
Nice
knocked it
knockdown.
down. I think that was
Eli Dean knocking the ball down. So we've held them on the extra points anyway. That's a moral victory out there. But really, take away the big plays, and we got a ball game. But that's kind of been the mantra of college football so far.
When we blitz the kid, he can't get going.
Yeah.
There he dropped back, kind of read it, and then took off. And you give the kid space. He's pretty good in space.
Yeah, he's tough to bring down on their own.
We had him tackled.
Yep.
Just didn't get him down.
But that's why they're number one. They got some athletes that can do those things. And they just outperformed us on that particular play. Some speed up the sideline, too. It doesn't help. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't help us. So the Cause now will get the ball. Nemaha Central kicking with the wind at their back, and see if we can get something going here. Maybe on the kickoff, get something broken a little bit.
Back deep for the Cause. Looks like that's Eli Dean, 21.
So we got 12 guys in the field here. There we go. Came off. Number 14 comes off for us. Henry Hayes, freshman.
Number 80 set to kick off here for the Thunder. Again, another short kick.
Well, it's live. Get it.
Got to get on it. It's Metcalf picks that one up and taken down as soon as he grabs it. Ball's
There's a 15-yard penalty on Nemaha Central.
For?
They just hitting the guy, flexing.
Oh, flexing, yeah, that's always good.
Just unnecessary. I'm sure their coach will be happy with that.
Yeah.
But that'll give us good field position.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Need something good for the offense to happen here. Get it in the end zone would be a good thing. Just got to find the right combination of plays.
Well, the big play so far has been, kind of a breakdown play where Gordon got to the outside and had the big run.
All right. Cause will be in pretty good field position up on about the 43. So let's see if we get something started here, get a score before half, and come out from there.
Last two drives here, but counting this drive, Cause had pretty good field position. Last time started at their own 39, this time their own 43. So we can take advantage of here. Yeah, this time a two-back set with Gordon in the backfield, two receivers right side. Snap, Gordon going to give this one. I think that was Rush.
I'll tell you, for being outmanned and outsized up there that time on the line of scrimmage, we actually caved them in. They just had a couple of linebackers come in and fill real well, which is what you want linebackers to do, Chuck.
Yeah, they're pretty aggressive, though, so we're sticking a foot in the ground, getting downhill, and it's helping us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was actually 21 Eli Dean on that last carry. 2nd down and 7 coming up. Clock running here with 10:35 remaining till halftime.
I'm going to cover 2 look. Dig should be open. Run, get upfield.
Kniper goes to the left side. Short gain, maybe 1.
Someone grabbed his ankle and hung on. And Eli couldn't quite, or I'm sorry, who was that?
That was Colton Kniper.
Kniper just couldn't shake him. Pretty good hole right there. Oh, kid just slipped through just barely. Cause now facing 3rd and 6.
Come on, boys, let's make a play here. I was going to have to hurry here. Play clock down to 10. 3 receiver set, right side. Let's get it off. Gordon rolling to his right, has pressure, flips it ahead,
Nice
completes
shot.
to Tyler Reed. Reed takes it down across midfield for a 1st down. Ball going to end up at the 45.
Well, you hit the open man right there in the seam. A little bit of a rocket on his arm. Nice job up front. Gave him some time.
That had to be an adjustment by Coach Paramore because that was their last series and we didn't hit it, so I'm sure he told him look for that.
Yeah. Helps to have some extra eyes. So Cause come up 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line of Nemaha Central.
Gordon going to keep this one left side. That hole closes up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Quick there. A little loss on that play of maybe 1.
Yeah, we got some linemen standing and looking at their man going right by him, cutting on the inside. That's a cardinal rule. Nobody crosses your face.
Yeah, they brought pressure off from the field and slanted everybody. That's been tough for our guys to pick up.
Yeah. That got to fire off the ball. We got a lot of young linemen out there too, so get some experience this year, but unfortunately some tough experience going against these guys.
Empty backfield this time for Gordon, looking to throw quickly in and out of the hands intended for Eli Dean. It's like he had 2 players, almost like a double slant.
So 3rd and long.
It was actually a good job by their front side backer. And we're late on the throw, but got the cover 2 look. Those routes should be there. You just got to throw it quicker.
All right, 3rd and 12. Play call right now for Perry Lecompton. We're going to look to throw here.
21.
Pressure coming, going over the middle. Complete.
Nice.
Tyler Reed hauls one in again. Tyler Reed still on his feet, takes it across the 25. Great throw, great run and effort by number 2, the senior, Tyler Reed.
Just tapes a little bit of success to start believing. Had to jump in the air to throw that, going backwards and still put it right on the money, Chuck.
Yeah, it was an out and up route. The flat player came up. The hole was there. Great read by the quarterback. Good completion, moving the sticks.
There we go. 4 down territory. Here we go. Let's get in the end zone.
Two tight end set. Give. Going to be
Sticking
Bronson
around.
Rush. There you go. Hard run again by Rush. He's had a good couple of weeks here.
He cuts hard. Like you said, he plants that foot and he got up in the hole. He didn't just try to dance. Just go. Get 4 or 5.
50 comes up, sticks his foot, follows the block. It's a good 5-6 yard gain.
50, I think his number is Smelzer. I think, yeah, Braden Smelzer. Nice little job out there sealing that. Help seal that seam.
It's another junior. I'm reading a lot of juniors on this roster here.
Junior heavy.
Juniors and sophomores heavy.
Blake, number 4. Tyler Reed, number 2. Your 2 wideouts split to each side. And this time Gordon going to try to keep this, get to the outside. Closes down and now pushed back, but it looks like he's going to gain maybe 1.
I think he kind of waited and danced. He's just a little bit too long. He just to plant that foot and go. It's like, now just go. You're trying to get to the outside. Oh, dance there. Too many white jerseys around the ball.
3rd down and 5. Again, as you said, Mark, 2 down territory, correct?
Yeah. Be no punting down here, down by 3 scores and in pretty good field position. Just got to take advantage of it.
Oh, what do we got here? We get a timeout? Yep. Coach Paramore is going to take a timeout here to talk about this one on the 3rd down and 5 play. So we'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Experience counts at McRae Lumber. Some of those box store employees weren't even born yet when most of the McRae crew were already experts. And today, all of them are the cream of the crop when it comes to smarts. Your building project is important. You want the best advice, not somebody's best guess. So do it the McRae way. Come see us just east of downtown Topeka on 4th Street. You might run into somebody you know. McRae Lumber, the building supplier that supplies more than building materials. We deliver dreams done right.
JB.
3rd and 5 coming up here. Again, need to gain some yards here on this. Again, you said 4 down territory, but be nice to make some progress here on this 3rd down for sure.
A lot of bodies over there.
Two receivers right, tight end right. Going to be a pass play. Gordon looking to throw down the sideline. Has a man, turns around, in and out of the hands. Intended, I think that was Plake out there.
Yeah,
number 4.
Tristan had somebody in his face way too quickly. Yeah. And he just beat us on the inside the tackle.
That's pretty good coverage, too, on the outside.
Throw it over his head, though. He would have been in the end zone. So fourth and 5. Here we go, Cause. Come on.
Yeah, need the first down here. Like somebody needs a muffler out there, too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 4th down. 3 receivers right. Gordon going to roll to his right. Has pressure. Flips it ahead. In and out of the hands. Incomplete. And the Thunder will take over on downs.
Way too much pressure. Oh, my gosh. He had 3 linemen chasing him. That's too bad. Golden opportunity, fellas. Just couldn't quite punch it in against a pretty quick front 4. That defensive line is showing why Nemaha Central is number 1, and they haven't had too many teams score against them. I should actually look.
Mark, the last 2 drives have ended on downs, but deep inside of Thunder territory. Just got to find a way to capitalize here.
Yep.
All right, ball sitting at the 19. Here's that little jet sweep play coming to this side. Well blocked by the Thunder. That's number 25 again.
There should be a penalty on 75. They're not going to call it. So same play, same formation, same counter play. They're probably setting something up for it. We did adjust our D-line on that, but the backers still aren't They're not reading that. Front side backer got blocked. They're not seeing that color crossing their face to get outside. I wouldn't be surprised if they boot off of that here.
Yeah. Well, he's certainly got the speed and the power to boot that thing.
Well, here's the same formation. Let's see what they do. Now they're coming back. They're quarterback counter.
Boy, that kid is a hard runner.
So that's that numbers game, JB, you're talking about. So we adjusted, and now they're going to come back weak.
Yeah. Tristan Gordon came up and ran that alley roll well and made that tackle.
Man, I'd just blitz everybody and knock all those linemen back.
Yeah. Well, it's not a bad idea. Make them throw it.
All right, 2nd down and 5 coming up. To understanding that same set. Little jet sweep action again. Quarterback keeps it, and there you go.
Job.
Nice job.
A lot of blue shirts there.
Number 9 stayed home, stared him in the face.
That's
he changed direction.
50 read it really well.
50, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Great play.
Is that Cage?
Nope, that's Smelzer.
Smelzer, nice job.
Yeah, Smelzer 50, Cage 55, and Trindle's 59. Starting to learn those 50s as we get through the season here, Mark.
Who's number 9 again? I'm sorry.
That's going to be Metcalf.
Metcalf, the sophomore. There we go.
Yeah. All right, so they ran the 3 level out of this last time.
See if we can cover that middle level.
Metcalf coming
There's
off the
12
edge.
right there, and there he is. The
the
linemen
ball.
are downfield.
Yep.
Thank you.
You call it? Good. Oh, 56.
He's down there.
Way down there.
Way down there, 15 yards, or 10 yards rather, sorry. So it's an illegal man downfield. A lineman cannot cross that line of scrimmage within a couple of yards, of course. And then so that's a...
What is that? Is that 10-yard penalty? What is that?
There's a
five,
spot foul for... maybe not.
It
wasn't a spot foul, line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
5. So I'm thinking quarterback draw right here, just like what happened last series. So I'd blitz 2 backers and spy another one.
Yeah.
But that's just me drawing up stuff up here.
I like that.
Yeah. Go for it. I mean, what do we got to lose, right?
That's the fun part of sitting here. You can draw it up all you want.
Yeah.
All right, 3 receivers set to the left. Tight end to the right for this Nemaha
Roll
Central.
out 3 by 1. Hitting
Come
25. There he is.
Yep. Come
Floater.
up.
Good.
Don't call it. All right, incomplete. This may be a punting situation.
All right.
now.
Caw defense steps up. Good pressure by number 8. It was Dylan Cheek coming hard there. So Sabetha forced to punt again, second time tonight. First time was on their first offensive series, 3 and out. Caw defense rises to challenge again, fellas. Gives us another chance, one more chance before halftime to get that ball in the end zone.
54 back to punt, Nemaha Central. Gonzalez back deep for the Cause, 17, Tristan Gordon. Gonzalez gets a nice high punt. Gordon fills that, goes down quickly. Right at the 32.
All right, now we got a penalty on the play. I don't know what the deal is. We're talking about something. Chop block. Block below the waist.
On the Cause.
On the Cause on the return. So be our ball, but there's, you're going to mark it off, or is that a spot foul, or? I guess I don't know.
Well, I think that's going to be from where the ball's down is where you take it.
Oh, we're going back. Yep. Yep. Put us in a hole.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think that's a 15 or 2. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, they don't like those blocks below the waist anymore. Too many injuries to young men, so they've changed the rules on that there.
When I was in college, I used to just grab the guy, and then I'd fall down. So it looked like he was running over me, but I was technically chop blocking him.
That's a heck of a strategy there.
Chuck.
Did
the
that
things
a
you'll
lot.
learn along the way, huh?
The guys are twice your size. That's what you
Yeah.
got to do.
Yeah.
Ball setting at 17, maybe. All right, Gordon going to give this one as a handoff. That's 21, Eli Dean taking it up to the 20.
Well, inside reverse to the H-back. No, he wasn't the H-back. He was in the backfield. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Eli Dean has been lining up back there when they do the 2-back set.
Yep. Nice little gain. 4 yards. 3 yards.
I think closer to 4.
Yeah.
It's been a good play for us. They fly so fast on front side, that backside backer. If he doesn't stay home, we have the cutback.
Mm-hmm.
Blake and Reed split as wide outs. Tristan Gordon gives the ball again. Oh, he's going to keep that. Good fake, but boy, a lot of white jerseys in the
No
backfield.
place to go. I think he bobbled it maybe a little bit too.
Going to lose about 2 or 3.
Yeah.
We got helmet come off.
They slanted up front again. We're having a hard time
Yeah.
dealing with their slants. And they're
Yeah.
so athletic up front as well. It
Yeah.
makes it more difficult.
Big, experienced, quick. It's tough to go. Tough to go get your head in front of them and stay with them.
Nemaha Central going to take a timeout here with 3:33 remaining in this half. We'll take a quick break too. All right, 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Cause. Again, one thing we don't want to hear is a turnover. A big mistake. 3 receivers set to the right. Gordon going to look to throw. Flips it down the sideline and incomplete.
Boy, he was open too. Eli Dean pounded his hands like, just and he didn't have pressure that time. I thought he was Had plenty of time to make that completion. That was a nice route. Where he was throwing it.
All right.
Dean broke short. Nobody there. 4th down will be a punt, so Cause will give that ball up with 3.5 minutes left to a very potent Nemaha Central offense. Certainly don't want to give them another score this side of the half.
All right, Tristan Gordon going to slide back a few steps, punt formation. Good snap. Pressure coming. I think he got a piece of that one. He's going to roll flat about the 30. So
kind of gave him some pretty good field position, didn't we? Wow.
I think he may have tipped that on the way out. I might be wrong, but sure took a funny spin.
I don't know.
He didn't act like he hit it. Probably spooked our punter seeing that big boy coming through that line.
That would do it.
Yeah.
All right, so good field position here for the Thunder. Ball setting at Perry Lecompton 38. In that tight formation to the right side, motion coming. Give to the running back. That's number 11, Dieters. Still on his feet to the right side. Take him back. Take it down after about a 9-yard gain.
You know, Chuck, I don't know about you, but if I'm that defensive corner over there and I see those 3 big linemen coming out at me, I'm like, oh, my gosh. They got outside and
got an injury, Dan. I think that's Dieters. The ball carrier's down.
That's too bad.
Our 2 front side backers on that play, they're still not reading counter, and so they're getting those guys sealed. That's why there's a big hole there until the secondary can rally to get there.
That's what Coach Paramore's talking to the linebackers right now. He said, coming across your face, get out there. You know, got to see that.
Such a tough read for a high school kid to read counter.
Yeah.
Well, they're down here. Will, I tell you what, let's take a break. This one might be just a little bit, so we'll come back after this injury timeout. All right, here we go. 2nd down and short coming up. Getting clock running here. Just under 3:20 remaining till half. This time, Carter Hike under center. Going to keep it after a little quarterback counter. Takes it ahead. Short game, but it is enough to pick up the Thunder 1st down.
A lot of white bodies moving some blue bodies out of the way on that. But they did a good job of stopping it for a short gain.
All right, ball setting right now, right around the 26-yard line of the Cause. Now Carter Hike drops back, shotgun motion coming across. He's going to keep it right side. Has some room over there. Hike takes it in for the score. He pushes across there for another Nemaha Central touchdown. Wow. He just outran everybody going there, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a good little player.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, unfortunate. Once he gets ahead of steam, he's going. He's just going.
That zone read scheme is just the option out of shotgun. You got to be so disciplined to your keys and what you have.
All right, Thunder going to line up and go for the 2-point conversion. They'll reverse this time, quarterback counter on that. Why not give it to Carter Hike? He's running pretty hard. He takes it in for 2.
Boy, he just lowered the boom and went.
He
He is one tough runner, I'll tell you what. But, so the Cause, unfortunately, had on bad field position here and gave up a quick touchdown to Nemaha Central. Nemaha Central just had a little firepower. I was looking at some of the statistics or the sizes of it, because that 76 out there is 6'4", 290 pounds. And it's like, why? Goodness, we don't have anybody close to that. And so if I'm coaching, I think I'm running behind that kid quite a bit of times. It's a big kid. Hard to see around him, if nothing else, Chuck.
Yeah, that's a physical specimen.
Yeah.
Well, getting late in the second half here, Mark. I haven't heard any score updates from Coach Ed here. Ed, if you're listening, send us a text.
Putnam?
Yeah.
Come on, Ed. So Nemaha Central kicking off. They will also receive the ball at the end of, or at the beginning of this second half.
Number 8 on to kick off for the Thunder. Getting short kick. We feel it. I believe that's Rush over on that side. Takes it ahead for a short gain up to right at the 30.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to believe this, but I think I just made a mistake. Didn't we defer and kick off? So we're going to receive. I'm sorry.
Wait, you made a mistake?
I know. Probably the first one.
Happen.
Probably the first one since I got out of teaching.
I think so.
All right, Cause have 2:29 to put some points on the board. Had a couple of shots at it. We got down deep in their territory, just couldn't punch it in for that first down and then go from there. See if we can get done on this end of the field on our own 30-yard line.
All right, it's going to be Plake, Reed, and Dean lined up to the right side of this offensive set. Tight end to the left side. Gordon going to keep this, trying to get to the corner. A lot of pressure coming out there. Bounces off one tackler. Takes it up to about the 34.
Yeah, he didn't really have any place to go. The Nemaha Central defense just got to the outside very quickly.
Oh, another player down. That's number 54 that's down for the Thunder right now.
We also have an injured kid. I can't see what the number is there.
54. Well, Will, let's take another break here for an injury timeout. We'll be back.
At Crown Automotive, nothing is more important to our service and body shop departments than customer satisfaction, which is why we love hearing how we've made your experience enjoyable.
I bought both of my babies here, and the service department has always been amazing.
Had my vehicle back the same day. Great repair and in a timely fashion.
The service center was professional, cheerful, and knowledgeable.
So come see us at Crown for any of your service and body shop needs. Experience the Crown difference. Crown Automotive, 3400 South Iowa, Lawrence, Kansas.
Thinking about a new deck? McCray Lumber is your deck headquarters with the most advanced products in the industry. See a wide variety of built examples that you can touch, stand on, and use to visualize your deck project. McCray is your local lumber yard. Our experienced and knowledgeable team will answer your questions and find solutions for all your building needs. From new construction to remodels, McCray has been Lawrence's answer for all things building related for over 70 years. Don't settle for the big box runaround. Get it right with McCray Lumber in Lawrence.
Second down and 6 for the Cause.
2:15 remaining. 3 receivers set this time to the left side for the Caw offense. Tristan Gordon going to look to throw quickly out there, complete to number 2, Tyler Reed. Reed spinning around, going to pick up maybe 2 yards, bringing up a 3rd down.
Pretty good protection up front that time.
He throws a pretty good ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So here we go, third and 4, 3rd and 3. See if we can get a first down here and keep that ball out of the hands of the Nemaha Central offense and put a little pressure on them to play defense a little while.
Coach Paramore is going to send 3 receivers to the right side. Tristan Gordon takes a clean snap, pressure coming, rolls to his right, has a man in and out of the hands, intended for number 21, Eli Dean. 4th down. That would have been a heck of a catch.
Yeah, it was a good play by their safety, but that would have been a good catch.
Too much pressure. Yeah. Well, he put it there, even though he's up in the air running backwards, he put it pretty close to being right on the money. Just couldn't come down too much congestion around the receiver. So 1:24 left in the half. See what the Cause are going to do here. 4th down and 3. They're going for it. They're going to punt.
And Gordon slides back, more of a punt formation.
Oh, no.
High snap.
Good job.
Gets away, not as much pressure that time.
Better kick this time. We'll get a roll on that one.
Yeah, it takes a pair of Lecompton bounce down to around the 15.
So better punt that time than the previous time. So it took the Nemaha Central offense back inside their own, where are they at, about the 20?
Yeah, right at the 15.
15, sorry.
See if they can keep Nemaha off the board here. Let's see what they come out with their spread formation.
QB draw right here.
Yeah, empty backfield.
There you go.
There it is, quarterback draw. You called it, Chuck. Hike on his feet, spun
There we
around.
go. Nice tackle. Nice tackle. By number 9, which is Garrett Metcalf, the sophomore.
I don't know about you guys. I see him take off with that ball, some opening. I kind of hold my breath a little bit.
Yeah.
He's just a tough guy to bring down.
Metcalf did a nice job of tangling his ankles up, so there we go. Well, you had that one nailed, Chuck. This must be giving away with the formation, I bet, huh? Gee, we've seen that before.
This time one running back lined up behind the quarterback. Hike going to look to throw. Going deep downfield down the middle.
Okay,
Picked
go.
off. Eli Dean comes up with that one.
Oh, Eli.
Oh, shoot. How about?
Somebody went down hard there.
You know, as a defensive coach, you always look for that extracurricular. So I'm always looking for that after every play.
I see some umbrellas popping up. Must be a few raindrops here.
Yeah. They're a bunch of wusses out there. It's nice and dry in here. That's what counts.
Well said from the press box. Yeah. All right, see if the Cause.
If he's on your team.
2 receivers wide each side here. Ball in and out of the hands of Gordon. He's going to have to cover that one up.
Yeah, just get out of the half now.
Yeah.
Yep. Let it run. Well, like I said earlier, this score is not really indicative of how close the ball game has been. We've given up field position and touchdown, and a interception that led to a quick touchdown. So, Cause have fought. They fought well. Just again, continue to make a few mistakes at the wrong time. And Chuck, you've been sitting up here the entire game watching. Your general assessment would be?
Can't give up the explosive play.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear it all the time from college all the way to the NFL. And you got to protect the football.
Yep.
You know, you turn it over 8 times like the Minnesota Vikings have the last 2 weeks. You're 0-2.
Yeah.
All right, we got homecoming festivities coming up here. Again, your king and queen will be crowned at halftime. And Will, I think we have a microphone set up there so maybe the folks can hear this. So we're going to cut off our mics and shut the door here and let you enjoy a little.
Good evening, and welcome to the Perry Lecompton 2023 Homecoming. On behalf of the PLHS Student Council and their sponsor, Mr. Franzetta, we'd like to thank our principal, Mr. Dunaway, our assistant principal, Mr. Frost, the Booster Club, the PLHS staff for their help and support with Spirit Week, the Homecoming Parade and Death Assembly on Wednesday, and tonight's homecoming ceremony. We also wish to welcome all the Perry Lecompton students, parents, alumni, and community members, as well as our guests from Nemaha Central to our homecoming ceremony. Introducing our first king and queen candidates, Zachary Essman and Taylor Dammy. Zachary Essman is the son of Brian and Jeray Essman. He enjoys Cheez-Its while listening to his theme song, Macarena, and Zach's fondest memories at PLHS with sub-state basketball game last year. He enjoys disc golf. Zach is in the musical this fall, and his advice to underclassmen is to stay on top of your grades and don't get lazy. Mr. Zachary Essman. Taylor is the daughter of Aaron and Brian Dammy. Volleyball, softball, track, basketball, dance, and rodeo have kept Taylor active at PLHS, and she is grateful for the continuous support from her personal hero, her grandpa. She loves nerd clusters and hanging out with family and friends, and her fondest memory was going to state and volleyball her freshman year. And her advice to the underclassmen is taking every moment, it goes way too fast. Miss Taylor Dammy. Introducing our next king and queen candidates, Dakota Blake and Sydney Bonmeyer. Dakota Blake is the son of Philip Blake and Monica Childers. He is a multi-sport athlete that has competed in football, basketball, track, and baseball. His personal theme song is Forever Young. Dakota's father is his personal hero, and if he had one wish, it would be that Coach Stidden would grow that mustache back. Chocolate chip muffins are his favorite snack. He's involved in FFA, and his advice is don't hold grudges to ruin friendships. Enjoy the time that you have. Mr. Dakota Blake. Sydney is the daughter of Matthew and Janelle Bonmeyer. She has been actively involved in Stuco, FCL, theater, singers, and Varsity Blues while competing in volleyball and basketball. Playing guitar is one of her hobbies, and starring as Elle Woods in Legally Blonde was one of her fondest memories. She loves Pink Starburst. Her dad is her personal hero, and Sydney offers advice to be involved in as much as you can, but always stay humble. Miss Sydney Bonmeyer. Introducing our final King and Queen candidates, Jason Booth and Katie Bartlett. Jason Booth is the son of Mark Booth and Sabrina Brooks. Football, basketball, and track have kept him busy over the years, and his fondest memory was regional choir with Ozzy and Bronson. His great-grandpa is his personal hero, and camping, hiking, and fishing are some of his favorite things. Waiting on the World to Change is his theme song, and his advice is try not to be negative, stay positive. Remember that the people that are always there for you will be there for you at the end of the day. Mr. Jason Booth. Katie Bartlett is the daughter of Christina Bartlett and Wes Bartlett. Katie has been involved with cross country, basketball, track, the musical, FCL, dance, and band. She is the senior class and current student body president, and her personal heroes are her mom and her brother James. Southern Nights by Glenn Campbell is her theme song. She loves to watch scary movies, and her advice to the underclassmen is to take risks, branch, and have fun. And if she could have one wish, it would be for her mom to find eternal happiness. Miss Katie Bartlett. Assisting with tonight's ceremony are our junior class attendants. They are Bronson Rush with the King Sash, Justine Williams with the Queen Sash, Eli Dean with the football, and Hope Billings with the flowers. We wish to welcome back our 2022 Perry Lecompton King, Gunnar Ball, and Queen Ruby Johnson, who are both students at Washburn University. Presenting the King's crown is Prince Gannon Gantz, son of Kristen and Joel Gantz. Presenting the Queen's tiara is Princess Addie Zabel, daughter of Shelby and Kurt Zeibel. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The 2023 Perry Lecompton Homecoming King, Jason Booth, and Queen Katie Bartlett.
Let's give our candidates one more round of applause and congratulations.
I went to school here, so I know the location is great. The commute is great if you want to go to Lawrence, if you want to go to Topeka. Kansas City's not too far, but it's kind of just on the outskirts. It's a charming small town feel that you want to be a part of it. So
I like what I do. I enjoy working with the kids. I enjoy the aspect of coming at it because, I mean, I grew up in an academic family, an educational family, a sports family, and to have the opportunity to share that passion, that love with kids in our district.
All the teachers are really nice here. I have a lot of friends here, and like everyone's really nice, and we do something new every day.
We have great staff members here, whether that's our teachers, our custodians, our bus drivers, our paras, everybody. It's just a good place to be and work with those people.
It really is like a family feel, and I know that a lot of the teachers feel the same way. They're my kids, and I take care of them as if they're my kids. I'm raising them and teaching them just like I would my own biological children.
I would say absolutely the class sizes are amazing. You really get to know those students. You get to know how to expand on their knowledge, improve their knowledge, because you know what's going to be a trigger to make them want to succeed, because you know those students on a personal level.
The staff at Perry Lecompton's like really nice, and it's just like a big family pretty much. So it's really nice to be around.
You know, we have a daycare in our district, starting with kids at 18 months of age. So seeing those little kids at 18 months of age or in preschool, and then being able to watch them or follow them through as they mature and get into elementary school, middle school, and then high school. And then finally to be able to watch them, you know, walk across the stage, to watch them compete in different activities. I think that makes it pretty special, and it's something that I really enjoy, is watching them develop all the way through.
If I personally did not have the access to the daycare that we have, I wouldn't have somebody available to watch my kids.
This tells you about the community. We put sweet corn, we sell it on our bench at our car wash on the north side, and we have a drop box, and people on our system, we never get taken. People always pay.
You're recognized more. You feel you are seen more. You're seen more for opportunities and stuff like that. I take chemistry, and I want to go into a chemistry-focused field, so my chemistry teacher pays more special attention to me because he knows that I want to go into this field.
I love being able to make learning fun for kids and transforming their learning to new experiences. I know I feel supported in this district to pursue my passions.
And I think a young teacher, especially coming in, if they make that connection with one of those teachers that's been with the district or been in teaching for 20 years, it really helps them out in terms of this is kind of the process and how it's been done. And I think it makes an easy transition for our teachers, and it's good to keep them around.
Go Cause!
Oh, there we go. There, we're on.
All right. Well, Mark, getting ready to come back to start this second half here. Tell us a little bit what you have for
well, you know, the stats are kind of surprising and then kind of not surprising.
There you go. Will Gantz.
Nemaha Central's got the 148 yards, 184 yards rushing. Most of those are by their quarterback, Hike. Perry Lecompton, of course, held to 37. Passing yards, pretty even. Total yards, way out of whack. Nemaha Central's pretty much had their way. Our defense, though, has stopped them. Most of that yardage is on a couple of big plays. So that's one of the things to take a look at. What else do we have there? Well, nothing? Or you got something else coming? Nope. Okay, the other thing, I guess, that really surprised me was the time of possession. Cause had the ball 11 minutes and 4 seconds, and Nemaha Central 9 minutes and 32 seconds. So, again, our defense has actually played well at times. They just had too many big plays for us that got in the end zone. And then also we had a couple of turnovers. The one pass interception real far close to our own end zone, gave them a pretty easy score also. So first downs, 8-3, Nemaha Central. So it's been kind of an interesting game. Kids play well enough, but just not good enough against this good of a team.
Yep.
And JB, you've got some scores for us around the area?
We've got a few scores here for you. We have Holton leading Hiawatha 34-0. Here's one that kind of surprised me, Mark. May you too. Royal Valley leads Riverside 32-0.
Oh my! I thought Riverside would actually beat them.
Would too.
Wow.
St. Mary's over Silver Lake at halftime, 12-7. I think Hayden over Rossville, 14-3 is the latest we had there. And I think that's about all I have right now.
Well, it's Friday night football. There's never a lack of scores to look at, especially on the way home or out in the parking lot before I drive home, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Which is always interesting on a Friday night. So, we'll see. Chuck, you got any conclusions now that you've thought about it at halftime a little bit? What do the Cause have to do to get some offense going, and defensively, what do we have to do to keep that score from getting way out of hand?
Well, I'm not an offensive guy, so I have no clue. I'll leave that to Coach Paramore. Defensively, we just got to keep from giving up the big play. You'd like to try to get him in a turnover. I'd blitz more and not let that quarterback get going, because once he gets going, he's tough to stop. They do put some formations together that could make it confusing for the kids on the back end on who's got who. But, risk versus reward. If you get to him before he can throw it, then it doesn't matter.
Well, at this point in the game, we're down by 4 scores, so it might be worth that little bit of a risk if we give something up. It's the way it goes.
We want to see the kids compete here in the second half and
exactly right.
Get better.
Yep.
Yeah, and here's the kickoff for this second half. That ball is going to travel. I think they're going to maybe get it out of bounds, so they'll take it up to the 35 if Coach Paramore wants to do that.
We were lucky to get that bounce. That would have been a terrible spot to fall on the ball, so they didn't get it. Wow. All right, so the Cause get the ball on the 35, see if they can get something going after a nice long halftime that they could talk a little bit about things. I'm sure, one of the things I liked about being on Mike's staff for those years that I was with him, 14 years actually, was the way he adjusted at halftime. Knew what to tell the kids, how to explain it to them, and they all came out with a better understanding. So we'll see if we get something going against that big defensive front there that's just been stifling us.
Again, junior quarterback Tristan Gordon lining up shotgun formation. One running back to his left. He's going to keep it, look to the left side. And that big defensive line you just mentioned, Mark, made a play behind the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get much push, but he got just enough to get a couple of yards. But it's hard going in there. A lot of penetration from the weak side, and blue jerseys looking at the pile. That's not a good sign. Oh, anyway, brings up, what do we get? Oh, didn't gain much, if anything.
I think they're lucky to just get back to the line of scrimmage. It looked like they're heading behind for a while, so I think Gordon made a little drive or a push there at the end. 3 receivers set right side, tight end to the left. Gordon going to look to throw here, zips it down the sideline, going deep for Dakota Plake. And over his head, pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's good to stretch the defense a little bit.
Almost thought that guy was there a smidgen early.
I wish the official would have thought the same thing.
Yeah. One official with a raincoat on, as you can tell. It's sprinkling a little bit. There's only a 20% chance of rain tonight, so I guess we got it.
The underdog wins in that one, huh?
There you go. So 3rd and 10 for the Cause. Let's see if we get something going here.
All right, 2nd down and 10 play coming up. Gordon checks the defense, takes a snap, going to roll to his right, look to throw.
There he is.
Goes downfield. That ball, there the flag came out. I think that might have been a little bit early.
That was Eli Dean again. That's got him coming across the formation, looks like.
Well, maybe not. They're going to call.
There's no way he
Lineman
should have called
downfield.
that.
Yep.
He wasn't far enough down to call that.
So they get a pass interference. But
that wasn't even 2 yards downfield. That's not a. I thought they were supposed to give him 2, maybe 3 yards.
That's only on zone read plays, right? What do they call that? RPOs?
Yeah. They're going to decline that. Going to put him in a punt situation here.
Should be our right tackle. There's nobody downfield.
There's nobody there. There's nobody downfield. Who'd they call that on?
That's a tough break.
Ouch.
Do we have red flags that we can throw down for
challenge?
If my
challenge
good friend
flag?
Bob Tuss would here, I'd be talking to him about the officials.
All right, 4th down. Again, let's see if Gordon, we kind of expect him to slide back in punt formation. Hopefully that rain hasn't affected the ball too much. It's not too slippery. And Gordon gets a snap, gets a kick away.
Oh, my. There's a lot of leakage. Whew.
Yeah, but he got it off. Ball out of bounds right at the 37.
Call defense back in the field, see if they can plug the gaps a little bit better this half. Slow down that quick scoring ability of Nemaha Central.
I noticed their running back, their senior, Jonah Dieters, has not returned to the game.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully he's not too seriously injured, but when you're up by this kind of a score, you don't need to play a potentially injured kid.
2 running backs lined up with quarterback. Hike in the backfield. A little option play going to the right side. Hike's going to keep it, take it ahead for about 5.
Powell in on the play. Number 9 in on the play, Metcalf, the sophomore.
Sophomore's been out there quite a bit, Mark.
Yep.
He's had a good little game.
Cooper Trendle making the actual first hit. Nice job by Cooper.
Second down and 5 coming up. Looks like the Thunder will send 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. So back, some backfield. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Hike up the middle, going with a full head of steam. Still on his feet, pushing across 45 down to close to the 40.
Yep, just not able to bring him down. He's got too much momentum, running low, dancing a little bit. Eli Dean hanging on, but nobody there to help him, just drag him down. He caught on 5 yards after that.
An empty back set for Nemaha. Height, same play, just going to quarterback draw that time.
Yeah, nice job, nice tackle. Kniper and Cooper Trendle again. Nice job by the linebackers.
Brought pressure.
Yep.
10 off the edge.
Yeah, that's what you were talking a little bit about. Put some pressure on them. Bring those linebackers.
With the ball being wet, they may stay in this formation all night.
Yeah.
Little jet sweep fake. Quarterback's going to keep this one.
A little slippery turf. Brought him down a little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Again, short gain to little.
Good slant move there by the 79. I just wish he would have went straight for that quarterback.
Yeah. 3rd and 10. Cause stepping them up, making some plays out here on defense.
And don't give up the big play.
Yep. Got this wide side of the field, some strong runners and some quick people.
Here's that read option here.
I'm going to give the jet sweep. Has some
17,
room outside.
make it.
Gordon.
Yep, good.
Gets him out of bounds.
Well defended there.
Yes.
Nice job by the call defense.
Maybe only allowed maybe one on that.
Blitz the front shot backer, and it takes care of the puller.
One less body to worry about.
That's it.
Yeah.
They'll probably go for it here.
Oh, yeah. No sense in punting.
Boy, I'd bring it.
Yeah.
They're going to run a sprint out.
Yes. 3 receivers right side, tight end to the left, 1 back behind the quarterback. And he's going to run to the right side, look to throw it. There's the pass complete. If they can stop him before he gets there.
Nope, it's first down. No, maybe not. He called him short, maybe. All right.
Yeah, did they? That seems
a little short, I think.
Front side.
Yes, they did.
Boy, boy, they run that underside well, don't they? That drag, or the little out, whatever you want to call it. Not a drag, I guess. First down clause. Nice job by the defense.
We needed that stop. Change momentum here a little bit. All right, ball's going to be sitting at the 32. Calls spread formation here. Quick throw, a little swing pass out to Rush, right side.
Go up inside, buddy.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Gain of 1.
I had another couple of yards anyway.
I may have gave him 2 yards on that. I missed that one.
I like that kind of play also. It makes the defense chase the ball side to side.
All right, Dakota Blake split wide to the top of the screen. I think Reed is here to the bottom. We're going to give running play. It's going to be Rush right side. Again, nice room on the right side.
Nice kick out by number 50, Smelzer. Right there, tucks up inside. Be close to first down, but not quite.
All right. 3rd and short coming up. Blake and Tyler Reed, your 2 wideouts. I believe Bronson Rush lined up. Nemaha showing pressure straight ahead. A lot of pressure. Can he get there?
I think he's pretty close.
Boy, it should be right at the mark.
See where they spot it.
Not a very good mark.
No.
Well, they gave it to him, though. They just call him first down.
Good.
Nice job.
Oh, and that was with Nemaha showing a lot of pressure up.
Oh, they
had them all.
Bringing everybody, yeah.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. Rush, another quick swing pass. This time left side. Rush trying to go left, and
they were all over that one. They saw that baby coming, didn't they?
They did. Loss of about 2, maybe 3.
That was a backwards pass. That was if he drops that, that's a live ball. That's a dangerous play there. Well, they had bodies all over the place.
That's a tough play with your corner being a cloud corner up there.
Yeah.
You got basically a hook player and a flat player, and you're running a swing pass into it. It's
too many bodies.
Yeah,
words,
sometimes it's tough for the quarterback to read that based on alignment. You think the corner's going to bail, and he doesn't. It just adds another player up there where you're running your guy.
Second and long coming up for the cause. 3 receivers to the right this time, tight end left. Gordon going to try to keep this one cut up the middle and finds a lot of white jerseys, but he drives ahead, going to pick up about 4. Bringing up, we'll call it about a 3rd and 9. Rush steps out of offensive set, trying to see if what's going to be in here. I think it's going to be Kneiper in now, running back with Gordon. Kneiper going to line up to the left of Gordon this time. Third down play. Gordon looking to throw quickly in the flat, intended for the tight end. Well covered.
That linebacker came off the edge because there was nobody there to block him, and boy, he was lucky that the halfback, Kneiper, came over and saw it. Otherwise, he'd have gotten the helmet in the ribs. Cause going to be forced to punt again.
Okay. Again, 4th and 9 situation. Gordon backs up 4 steps. Punt formation.
Oh, motion penalty.
Yep.
Got to sit down, boys. Well, it's that mental toughness at this part of the game that's sometimes kind of difficult to do. It's you're down by 4 scores, playing a great team, and it's raining.
Pressure coming on the punt. Gordon gets it away.
A bit of a roll.
Yep, going to take a Lecompton roll there inside the 35.
Changes field position a little bit for the cause. It's always helpful. So 4:46 left to go in the third quarter. Still no score in the second half. 26-0 at halftime is what the score is right now. Cause have been playing pretty good on defense all night long. We've stopped 2 drives so far this half, I think, haven't we, fellas?
This will be the second time
This
they've
the
had
second time?
Turned it over on downs the first time.
Okay. Yeah, but I was thinking fortuitously about this one. Or maybe I just forgot.
That could be.
Quarterback going to keep it again, probably.
Yeah, here comes Carter Hike. He is. You called it. He's going to keep it. And he bounces it outside, has some room out there, running hard, picks up 10 when it should have been maybe a gain of 2.
He put a nice little move on and had the speed and the power to get to the outside all in the same step. My goodness, this is a nice play.
Had him right there.
Yep. And Kneiper's a pretty good football player. He's the one that took that jab step fake, and he couldn't get back out there in time. Nice play by quarterback Hike.
Again, empty backfield. Ball's on the ground. Cause can get some pressure on him. Hike picks it up, looks to throw.
Oh, that's a fumble pass.
Fumble,
that's
scoop
Go get it.
Yeah, Cause.
That's ours.
That's our ball. That's right.
Ball got a little wet there, didn't it?
Whoa, that'd be fun to see again. Bad snap. Quarterback kind of lost his cool and was going to throw it, but slips out of his hand and goes backward, which is a lateral. That's a live ball. And number 11 over there.
That's Essman.
Essman jumping on it for us, and Cause had the ball in a pretty good position, 24-yard line. Not bad, fellas. That's how you play defense, I guess, on those things, huh?
We'll take that. Great field position, as you said. Ball sitting at the 23.
Let's punch one in the end zone. Come on, fellas. Get your nasty on that line of scrimmage here.
Bronson Rush back in, running back beside Tristan Gordon. Gordon going to throw this one, a little slant inclined for Blake. Getting it out of his hands.
That's a red-hot ball coming out with a little bit of water on it. So.
Hey, he put it there. Very well covered, though.
Yep.
All right. Second and 10. Gonna have to hurry up. We got play clock already down to 10 seconds.
They aren't going to get it off, I don't think.
No. Don't lose the yardage.
Well, they did.
Got it off. Kniper goes to the left side. Going to be shoved out of bounds. Looked like no gain on that play.
Boy, they're just so quick and aggressive along that front. There was no place to go. Just kept running to the outside, and they kept rotating people up. So linebacker Phil's right there, forced him deep. Here comes the corner. Here comes the safety. I guess that's how you draw it up on defense.
Yeah, they're running to the football.
Yeah.
All right. Tristan Gordon going to look to throw. Rolling to the right side. Pressure coming again. Flips to that ball. Good defense. Intended for Tyler Reed, but knocked down by, I think that was number 12 on defending that play, Boxterman.
You know, I'd like to be able to see him throw that backside post, but he just doesn't have enough time to do it.
Yep.
I think we got a matchup back there that would be to our favor.
I just think it's too bad that we don't have, that he doesn't have more or less pressure in passing the ball. Give him a little bit of time to look around. He'd probably see some people. But when you're running for your life and everybody's drifting to the same way you are, it's like you said, it's hard to throw back against that.
All right, 4th down play coming up. 2 receivers right this time. Gordon going to throw the fade down the left sideline. Receiver cuts under. He's got it.
Who's that? That's Dean.
Yeah, Eli takes it down right at the goal line.
Oh, boy, Eli, that's the way to go get the ball.
Well, he made a good read on the ball. He just cut right under it. If the pros, you'd call that a back shoulder throw maybe?
Yeah.
Just got him a little short, and he just cut under it.
The defender just got turned around. He didn't see it. He had 2 guys around him. Nice pass, nice catch. Make it look easy sometimes.
Gain.
There we go.
Take it. Just take care of the ball and punch one in here.
Oh, boy. Nothing but bodies up in the gaps.
And
we're going to have a motion penalty, maybe.
Offsides defense.
Motion. He's got a motion.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Boys. That's those mental things that just come back and haunt you. That's tough to recover from sometimes. Let's see if the Cause can do it there. Here, it's still 1st and goal. This time from the 7 instead of the 2. See what the offense can draw up here. See if we get something going.
All right, we're going to take Reed and Plake to the left side. Tight end to the right. 2 backs in the backfield with Gordon this time. Gordon going to give a little crossbuck action. It's going to be Eli Dean taking it real close to the goal line.
Down somewhere around the 2 again.
And gets right close to where they started this drive. Picks up about 3.
Here's that offensive line. Just got to dig down and knock them off the ball. Doesn't matter how big they are. Just knock them off the ball.
Getting 2 backs in the backfield. Gordon checks the defense. He's going to keep it.
Oh,
try
my
going
gosh.
left, and there is nothing but
there's
a wall
nothing
of
but
white.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
He lost yardage on that direct snap play. They just brought bodies. Wow. Coach Paramore's going to look at this one in film tomorrow, and they're going to show the kids about 20 times. This is not acceptable. My goodness. It's hard to block, though, when those guys are standing up in that gap and the linebackers are filling. They're taking a step before you can even move practically. So,
yeah, sometimes you just got to get one of them.
Yep.
Pick one of them.
You know, a rub route would be good right there maybe, and/or a speed option.
Yeah.
That's tough when you're blitzing everybody to account for the speed option.
3rd and goal play. Coach Paramore's going to call a timeout. Talk about this one. We'll take one here, too. Hey everyone, JB Elliott here. Just a reminder for you to get out and vote for that no tax rate increase bond election. Going to be held on November the 7th. Information can be found on the website usd343.net, or you can scan the QR code listed here on your screen. Voter information, want to know where you vote? Please, again, click on this QR code, or you can check out the website listed right here for you. Again, a reminder, November 7th, no tax rate increase bond election, and go Cause. All right, here we go. Coming back, get 3rd and goal play. 56 seconds here remaining in this 3rd quarter.
Well, the good part about it is that we don't have to get it on this play. It's 3rd down. We have 2 shots into the end zone.
But you definitely don't want to go backwards.
No, that's for sure.
So, again, ball setting just outside the 5. So, got to make some progress towards that goal line here. And we're talking about this Nemaha Central team. They are bringing pressure. And they're going to do it again. Coming right up the middle here is what they're showing.
Throw the slant.
Ball gets away. Gordon's got to get on it, cover it up. And, again, loss all the way back to about the 15.
Yeah.
4th and goal.
From about the 19 or 18. Wow.
Yeah, that's further than I thought.
Well, a golden opportunity, and still have one more shot at it, but boy, oh boy. We're down to the 2-yard line, 1st and goal, fellas. And a couple of mistakes. And
it looks like the center, that's Byer coming out right now, number 71. And I'm going to guess they're probably going to move Conklin back into center.
77 for us. Jacob will Trimble, the sophomore. Moving that at tackle. Yeah, might as well throw it into the end zone. See if we get it.
Well, I want to throw it quick. They're coming again. There it is, a little fade pattern going to Tyler Reed.
Incomplete. Oh. So the Cause kind of let one slip between their fingers there. 1st and goal on the 2 and come away with nothing. But you got to hand it to that Nemaha Central defense. Boy, they're just salty. That's the only way you can put it. So they have the ball on the, what yard are we on?
About the 18.
18?
Yep. And only 10 seconds here remaining in this 3rd quarter. And last time Nemaha had the ball was 2 plays and a fumble. The Cause took it away. Almost looked like a little flex bone look formation on that.
I don't know how he got dropped. Did he slip or what?
I think it's getting kind of slippy out there.
Yeah.
Well, so they say about rain, the great equalizer.
Yeah. Okay, it's the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break. Be back to wrap this one up in quarter number 4 shortly. Hi everyone, JB Elliott here. Just to remind you of the upcoming bond election to be held on November the 7th. Again, this bond will feature no mill levy increase rate, which is done by the current bond issue paying off in 2024, and this new bond not coming on or being levied until 2025. Again, these are the areas that you need to be aware of. Enhancements or improvements will be done to student safety by adding controlled entrances to all 4 of the buildings in the district, additional child care space, 8 new classrooms at Lecompton Elementary, a major renovation to the current theater, adding auxiliary PE gym space to the building south of the high school, and also adding new baseball and softball fields to that area south of the high school, which would include parking and restroom and concession enhancements. So, want more information? Please check out all the videos and information we have listed for you on the website at usd343.net, or you can scan the QR code here on your screen. Bond issue information. Be sure and check that out. All right, 2nd down. Loss of 1 after that 1st down play. Hike going to keep this little option play left side. Has the men out there. He's just going to keep it and run it. Yeah, might have thought a little differently. I think that slick ball may have kept him from pitching that. It looked like he had pitch man there if he wanted it.
Well, he had some kids on the outside, some kids coming on the inside.
Yeah.
He didn't really have much place to go. Nice, a lot of blue jerseys around the ball, which is exactly what we need.
Good play by the linebackers.
Yeah. He got out there.
I picked up a couple on that play. Third down and 9 for the Thunder offense. So Nemaha is going to take 3 receivers, put them to the right side, tight end to the left.
Got any idea what they're going to throw?
Carter Hike going to roll, look to throw. He's just going to take off and run it.
There we go. Nice job by the call defense.
Going to put him in a punting situation here.
And that man open again, number 3. I'm surprised it didn't hit him.
4th and a long 5 coming up.
Surely they're not going to go for it, right?
Well, the reasoning might be they had 1st and goal on the 2. We held them out. Shoot.
Yeah, well.
Might as well.
Looks like they're going to take the play clock down here and timeout.
Timeout, Nemaha Central.
All right, Will, one more commercial break here.
And after all that, looks like they're going to fall into punt formation.
Let's see. It's going to be interesting to see. We're going to have a conversation here. Are they going to punt it away? Are they going to fake it? What are they going to show? That gets Gordon back deep here to receive this punt. And there's a snap to get it off. It's going to be coming down the near side of the field, right around the 50-yard line. It's going to be downed at the 48, so that's where the call is going to take over.
Can't complain about field position.
Well,
all right, nice job by the defense, holding Sabetha, forcing them, I think, to maybe their 3rd punt of the night.
Yeah.
Something like that. Timeout, Perry Lecompton to get things organized. Coach is going to talk to him and say, fellas, let's get this one in the end zone, and here's how we're going to do it.
Yeah, I think, one thing he might be too. I don't know if they have all their linemen back in from last time, but I think he might want to make sure that they've got people where they want them up front here.
Yeah. I remember the first year Mike was here, which is now what, 23 or I don't know if it's 23 or 24 years ago, something like that. Took him a while, but he had to convince the kids that I don't care if there's a brick wall up there, we're going to run through it. And by about the 3rd game, the kids realized that he's serious. And by golly, by the end of the season, it was like we were going to run through this brick wall, and we had some success with it. So it takes a matter of time to change that mentality of the kids, too. So it's a young group out here, a lot of sophomores playing. And
did he replace Charlie Golder? Was he?
He did,
Was he the guy?
Yeah. Charlie was here my first 2 years, and then Mike came in the next since then, so 23 years, something like that.
All right, here's the 4th possession of this half for the Caw offense. We're going to give a little running play, rush, left side.
He makes that quick cut. He plants that foot and goes, and there wasn't much there, but I like the way he cut.
Somebody's got to block that backside tackle there.
Yeah.
That's who got him. Yep.
He's a big boy, too.
Yeah.
That's the 6'4", 290 kid or whatever it is, 280, something like that.
Tell you what, a guy that size coming down the line, hitting you in your ribs when you're not expecting that would hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is anybody recruiting that kid in any of these Division II schools in that MIAA conference?
If they're not, they should be. I think they would be on somebody's list. 2nd down and 9. Gordon going to look to throw, looking down the sideline. Hits
Nice
Tyler
pass.
Reed right inside the 40. Takes it into Thunder territory.
Nice catch by Tyler in the crowd, and look how quick 4 defenders get around him. Boy, he's surrounded.
Down to the 38.
Nice
a
job,
great
Tyler.
pass off the back foot, too.
Yeah.
It's just good throw.
Offense comes to life again. Here we go.
All right, 2 running backs in the backfield with Gordon this time. 2 receivers to the left. Low snap, gives handoff. Looks like that's Eli Dean.
Yeah, that low snap just kind of
Nothing
took
there.
the timing off
Yeah, it
it, but big old 76 was waiting right there. Whoever pulled and was supposed to get him missed him, went right up inside. Not much you can do about that when you're a ball carrier.
No, sir.
Just go down and to get as much ground as you can.
All right. 3 receivers to the right. Gordon going to look to throw quickly. A little slant. Complete to
Upfield.
Tyler Reed.
What are they
Flag
throwing?
coming in way from the back.
Face mask?
Well, let's hope.
Interesting to see what this is. Balls are going back.
What did he call?
Personal foul.
What's that?
Never seen that signal before.
I have no idea.
I couldn't tell you what that call was, guys.
I don't know who he called it on. I mean, I didn't, on the replay, I didn't see anything. And it was on
Let's see.
downfield. The kid came back up on the inside and put a block, but 21, Dean, I didn't see anything else.
Well, anything
I
against clean
don't
block.
know.
I don't know. Huge penalty. Wow.
Yep.
Very unfortunate, whatever it was.
Yeah. Wow.
So Cause need to get this all the way down to inside the 30 for a first down.
I think Coach Paramore wants an explanation, maybe.
I don't think the officials know. They're sitting
Yeah.
there still talking.
Yeah, I think
Well, if
you're
that
right.
was a personal foul, did he have enough?
Why?
For a first
Why
down?
is it from the line of scrimmage then?
It shouldn't be.
Should
It's
be
a
from
dead
the s-
ball
should be a s-
foul.
Yeah.
That was from the spot,
Yeah.
whatever that penalty was.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
Now they're changing it. They must have put a call into the Fox studio for their rules guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the signal was. I've never
I-
seen that.
I saw him start with a personal foul, but I couldn't tell what it was after that.
Yeah.
Okay, so moved it up 5 instead of losing 20, lose 15 here on this one. So 2nd down and 20 coming up. We're going to look to throw a lot of pressure coming over the middle. Ball's going to be picked off inside the 40.
It's hard to complete a pass like that when you're running backwards. That's all there is to it, and it's a tough pass to complete.
Yeah, a lot of pressure coming.
Yeah. So the Caw defense once again up to a challenge. Nemaha Central with the ball on their own 39.
Yeah, held him to no scores so far this half. It's been turn it over on downs, a fumble, and a punt. Let's see what happens here on drive number 4. Again, going under center. Just going to try to run this ball. Oh,
okay.
my.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a stiff arm by Hike.
Yeah.
Boy.
Finally brought down by number 50. That would be Smelzer, I believe.
Yeah. Picks up about 16.
Well, you know, you had him, looked like they had him cornered right there, just boxed up, and he just takes off. That's just pure athleticism. Throws a stiff arm, another stiff arm, and gains another 7 yards.
He improvised. He was supposed to give that. He
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah.
He just
That's a
improvised.
great move by a great athlete. He's only a sophomore, folks, that quarterback.
Yeah, kind of a little flex bone look here again.
I'd blitz it.
Under center.
Bring him.
Motion coming. He just
Same
back
thing.
went the wrong way.
Either
he turned the wrong way.
Either the
Did you
back
see
did
that?
or he did.
Yeah. I mean, you're nice to look at that because he went left. I thought the back went right. He did.
He did.
Yeah, I think the
Didn't
back
take
was
long
wrong.
to figure it out, though, did it? Just turned and went.
We ran a play like that in junior high. We faked it to the fullback and then jab stepped and went back to the other gap.
Really like a quarterback counter almost, huh?
Yeah. The crowd's starting to thin out here a little bit.
You got to get to bed to watch the Cats tomorrow
Yeah.
at 11 o'clock start.
All right, little power sweep going left side, little block
Ooh.
there on 50.
Ooh,
That was a heck of a
that
block.
boy.
Good play. Who was
Nice
that out there?
shot.
Gordon.
Wow.
Gordon comes up and makes the hit.
And got a player down. I think that's 50. He is down. He's down.
Number 50.
Hey, let's take a break here, Will. We'll come back on this.
Nothing wrong.
I don't know what the rules are. I don't know what the rules are for high school. That is technically a blindside shot to the head. So in college, you'd be ejected.
Chuck, you called that blindside block.
Yeah, hitting a defenseless player.
Yeah.
In college, that's an ejection, and he would have to sit the first half of
Yep.
the next game because we're in the second half of this game. So unfortunate for number 50. Kid plays really hard.
Yes, he did.
I don't know why that wasn't called.
All right, second down and about 5 coming up for Nemaha. Again, they've been, quarterback instead of shotgun, been staying under center here the last few plays. Again, give fullback right up the middle, going to be real close to the first down marker, about a yard short.
That wingback was in motion that time, too. They didn't call it.
Well, they're rated number 1. You got to give them a break now and again.
I get it. I'm still curious what that personal foul was on us on that other drive. I'm
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
curious.
going to ask Coach Paramore on when I see him next year, because I'd like to know what they told him.
Do you guys do a coaches show where?
Used to, but I
Yeah.
don't anymore. I don't have time to come in and talk to the coaches before the game.
Third down and short coming up. Koss showing some blitz or
That's
pressure up the
procedure.
middle.
There he goes.
Should be. And no.
Tackle him.
Height swung down by Eli Dean, but not until he picks up about 15 yards.
There was movement. I agree.
Call defense have really played pretty well this second half. They've been on the field a long time, too.
Yeah, they have.
And they're taking punishment by those big offensive linemen. That's a hard thing to do, to stay there and take it. But they've hung in there pretty well.
They've held them in check this half.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So now Carter Hike goes back into that shotgun formation. He's going to keep it. Here comes the blue shirts. Take him down.
To go.
Going to lose a couple on that down.
Just like you said, Chuck, just bring some heat.
Pressure.
Yep.
Backside backer fills the gap. Who's that? That's number 10 again. He's an active dude. He gets.
Yep.
Yep. That's
but he can't get going. You know, he's trying to fake it. You're filling gaps, and you're getting pressure, and then the guy gets antsy, and next thing you know, we get him to the ground.
Yep.
I'd blitz him right here.
Here's that two-back set.
Looks like both backers are coming. I'd still bring him. I don't think we'd check out of it.
All right, second down play.
Yeah,
Hike going to do a quarterback sweep, little option play out here. Pitches it to the pitch back.
17. That's not a foul. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. He was running the football as a quarterback. He pitched it, and our 17 hit him, and they threw the flag. I don't understand. He's running the football.
Is that what they're calling the foul on?
Right, and then he just hits him. I mean, this is football.
Nah.
You can't call that.
That couldn't have been that.
And they don't throw a flag on a blindside hit
Yeah.
on a kid, a defenseless player?
Yep. Different rules for different teams, maybe, huh?
Well, look,
I'll stop now.
Nemaha's walking back, though, so.
I don't understand that at all.
Well, let's see what they call. Holding.
No.
Okay, holding. On Nemaha, okay.
Now they go dead ball. No, that's
No, they didn't
well,
call
guess
it.
they didn't.
That's not
Well,
what they called, huh? How about that?
Yeah, Chuck, you talked about like some option football stuff before back in the day. You guys used to run the wishbone.
Oh, yeah.
So that was always the thing you were taught when you run the wishbone. If you were defending it, you hit the quarterback.
Punish.
Every time.
He threw that flag right when that guy got hit. I'm curious if maybe Coach Paramore talked him out of that. Said, you can't call that.
And he was right.
Coach Landis would have wore that guy out.
All right, second down, and we'll call it about 20 coming up here. This time Hike's going to keep it. He's going to be taken down 71. I think that was Byer back in there.
And a boy,
CB.
track him down and put him down.
Good play by 71.
Yeah.
Caden.
Like I said, for as being on the field as long as they have been, taking really some bashing from those huge offensive linemen, Caw defense has played relatively well.
All right, third down and 18. There's that two-back set.
Bring it. That guy's coming off the edge. I like it.
That's the formation they run that option out of, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Well, 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. Still, nobody has scored in this second half. It was 26-0 at halftime. So once again, both defenses playing relatively well. Big mistake by the Sabetha offense on the bad snap and a backwards pass that the Caws took.
If I'm Coach Paramore, I'm taking a lot of good out of this second half. You know, we had the ball at the 1 yard line with the chance to score, and obviously it didn't work out to our favor, but we've played well defensively. We kept them out of the end zone. This is the #1 ranked team in 2A. There's no moral victories here, but to be able to get out of this half 0-0, it's good for the kids.
Yep, sure. We have to come away and learn some things too, and you learn how to avoid those big linemen coming across and just taking to the ground, and you learn how to put some pressure on the quarterback, the backfield. It's good stuff. Kids have played hard tonight.
Yeah.
When I was in Texas, we played the flex bone, our offensive coordinator, and we played teams that had just some monster D linemen. He just wouldn't block them. You know, he's running the skin, just optioning off of them the whole time, and these guys wouldn't be touched the whole game, and it was kind of funny. I was like, man, this guy's going to Nebraska, and nobody's touched him the whole game. You know? He goes, I'm not going to block him. I was like, okay.
All right, third down and long, 3 receivers right side for this Thunder formation. It's going to be run
Nice.
ball on the ground and then picked up.
Came right back to him.
Wow.
How about that?
He got a break.
Yeah.
Cage Starnes is in there to help finish that one off, number 55.
And I know I'm a guy that likes to bring heat, but when our backers step up in there and hit, they're not, the linemen are still looking east and west. They're not turning their shoulders and going down, and we're hitting them sideways. And that's tough for the quarterback to try to figure out where he needs to go.
All right, this time the 3 receivers slide to the left side. It's number 6, Carter Hike, the quarterback. Going to give this time to number 10 a little sweep to the outside.
There you go. Nice job.
And Thunder are going to turn this one over on downs.
As Metcalf and number 55 was in there too, Cage Starnes.
That's Starnes.
Yep, nice job.
All right, 2:17 left in this one. Cause are going to take over on their own 27.
Let's go, boys. Let's put one in the end zone here.
Number 2, Tyler Reed to the bottom of the screen. And it's going to be a little give.
Nice.
Up the middle, yeah, good run. Gordon hands it off. I think that was Kniper. Picks up 2.
There's an example of just not staying with that block quite long enough. Another second or two. It might be running a little bit longer, but
the pursuit, it's almost like our backside. They're trying to scoop or whatever they do just to try to, get in front of somebody, and those guys seem to be running the ball down.
Yeah. Big and quick.
All right, 2 receivers right. Gordon going to keep this one going right. Spun around, still on his feet. Tristan Gordon driving his legs. Going to pick up about 5 on second down. Going to bring up, we'll call it 3rd and 4 here. Because getting clock running, getting down close to 1 minute of play remaining. Gordon going to look to throw quickly out to Tyler Reed.
There you go.
Reed on his feet.
What is that, his shoe?
I couldn't
Oh,
tell.
it was. I thought that was the ball rolling out there.
I did too.
Tyler Reed's been having a good night tonight.
Yeah.
Caught 4 or 5 of them, right in the hole, just where you want to go with it.
That scheme right there has been a really good scheme for us tonight. They've given us a couple looks that have confused us, but all in all, it's been a good scheme for us.
Reed going to look to throw again. Has some pressure coming.
21 was open there.
Yeah.
Tough to see, though. He's running backwards.
Yeah.
The quarterback is.
Oh, boy, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the field.
And Eli's
He had
going to
his
relay
hands
that,
up.
relay that information.
Oh,
yeah.
baby. I was there.
Yeah.
I was there.
But like I said, he's going backwards and he's looking left, and he didn't have time to look around to number 2 receiver, let alone number 3.
Quick handoff, number 10, Kniper up the middle.
.30 seconds and counting. So been a close, well-played second half by the Cause. Have shut out the Nemaha Central Thunder. But unfortunately, our offense couldn't convert much tonight, too. So.
All right, this should be it. 3 receivers right. Gordon going to look to throw it quick. Hits that slant. Eli Dean spins around off one man. Takes it. Dean running hard. Is going to pick up a few yards here on this last play of the game.
And that is the end of the ball game.
That's it.
26-zip, which was the halftime score. So really some good things to come out of this, other than the final score, obviously. But Cause have given a good account of themselves here in the second half.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot to learn from this tape, particularly in the second half. I thought they competed well. A lot of the bad that happened was probably more self-inflicted than you know, when you watch the tape, Coach Paramore can put out, hey, this was self-inflicted here. Now, some of those runs, that guy was just pretty good. You know, he was tough to get down, but never a good night when the Cause lose, but always a good night to watch the Cause in person and spend time with you guys. Good thing Coach Landis wasn't here, so I got to sneak in here. But I always like to talk to Coach Landis.
Yeah. He's a good guy to have around to get some expert analysis. He does a good job with picking things up too. So it's.
I was kind of more curious to get his KU take. You know, like how good the Hawks are.
Yeah.
With Jaden Daniels at quarterback.
Well, you know, he's already talking about that K-State matchup.
So there's a possibility that could be a really big game.
Could be.
Obviously, KU, they'll win tomorrow night. And then they've got BYU, which they should win. And they could go to Texas with an undefeated record. And, hey, anything can happen. I think their offense is really good right now, very dynamic. And you just never know. The Big 12 is Texas and everybody else right now, so we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Hopefully my Cats can take care of business tomorrow for all KU fans alike here and get rid of Mizzou. And
we know we're going to like that.
Yeah.
Well, again, the final here, 26-0, Cause fall on homecoming to Nemaha Central. So next week we'll be back here again. The Cause are going to host Holton here on the field. So hopefully the field isn't too tore up. Looks like it's in pretty good shape, ready for another game next week. So, Mark Armstrong, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
It's fun having Chuck here tonight.
It is. Chuck Culver, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Always
appreciate it.
Great to listen to you on this. So your knowledge of the game is incredible. So
I just came for the barbecue tonight. You know, next thing you know, I'm up here.
We had to talk you into this. See, it's a good thing.
Everybody go to, what's that called? Matt Erickson's
Bucket
barbecue.
List.
Bucket List barbecue.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
Good stuff. Also, big thank you, Bill Culver, again on the camera tonight. Did a great job. And the tech engineer, Will Gantz, of course, helping us out with everything.
Yep.
So we're signing off, folks. Have a good night. We'll see you next week.
See you next
Go
week.
Cause.